dokie, cluck cluck. We are going to at least start the jelly. And I know what you're thinking, how can you start jelly and not stop? I can at least get the juicing done, and if I have to, if I'm not feeling up to doing the rest, or if I don't think I have time before bed, I can always just put the juice in the fridge and do the rest in the morning. I'm probably going to try to do it all today, but we'll see. So I picked out, like, you really need to pick out really good strawberries, fully ripe, as little bad spots as you can find, because you're just going to have to cut the bad spots off. For jelly, you really cannot have any bad spots, because you're going to be cooking it and you're going to get that bad spot flavor all throughout it. You don't want that. So we're at least going to start juicing it today. So if, like, in the middle of the video I change outfits, it's probably a new day. We'll see. So the first, I'm getting ready to juice. I've got them over here all nice. Hold on. So I have, like, my juicing bags that I used last year, and they just weren't quite big enough. So I went and I purchased larger bags, right? I had no idea that I was purchasing bags this big. We're gonna make it work though. It's fine. It might actually even be better, to be quite honest. So one of the reasons why I wanted larger bags is so when I'm dumping the fruit in, I can put it over a pot like so, which that works. So I'll be doing that there. When I get it all in, because it's so big, I usually hang it from this. I'll probably be hanging it from here and just put the pot over here on the stove. And so once you get all the fruit in, you zip tie it up and you hang it somewhere. So, and you just let it drip in. But hey, this will work too. We'll just have to hang it higher. So the first thing we're going to do is put some strawberries in here. I blend mine. There's several ways you can do strawberries. I do cut mine up a little bit just to help with the blending process. Let's see. So I've already went through and de-stemmed and got all the bad spots off and washed them up real good. So maybe I need to turn that down a little bit so y'all can see a little bit better. There we go. So I'm just going to do this until I can get enough to blend. So you're going to want to put it on puree when you blend. I don't know about y'all, but I don't feel anytime in any situation do I fill the blender all the way up, because that's when the blender starts having problems. At least mine. Okay, so we're just going to do that for now, just so I can show y'all. Okay. Okie dokie. And then we're just going to pour it in. Alright, so we're going to do all these. You need about 12 cups of strawberries. If you have a gallon, that's typically enough. And I have plenty of strawberries, so if I don't have enough, I'll just do this again and get some more. But if you get a gallon and let's say it's not enough, you can add water up to half a cup. I prefer not to add any water. You're going to prefer not to have any water, but you can do it in a pinch. I've seen people add like unsweetened apple juice or something like that to their. But so there ain't much in here, but just to show y'all. See how it leaks, how it comes out slowly? That's why you're gonna want to hang and just let it sit. And I let it, the reason why I say that jelly's an all-day process is because I actually let that thing sit for half a day sometimes. It takes that long to get the juice out. But so that's what we're gonna do. I will come back when I get all of it blended and show you how I hang it. Okie dokie. We've got the amount that I think is going to be acceptable. Once again, we'll have to wait and see. You never know. So it's all in here. So now I'm going to drawstring it up. Once again, most of these bags are not this big. We are looking for 3 3/4 cups of juice. That's per the Sure-Jell instructions. I use Sure-Jell. I'm one of those women who will only use ball, not necessarily only ball mason jars, but the ball lids. I will only use those. And I'll also only use Sure-Jell. It's an old woman thing. You can call me an old woman if you want. So, you see, like that. And what I'm going to do, I've got juice everywhere already. Come on. One day I'm going to be rich enough to where I can, oh no, it's coming out everywhere but where I want it. I'm going to be rich enough to have my own jelly arm. That's my goal. I almost need a bigger jar because of the bag. Because the bag is so big, I'm having issues. I was going to hang it up there, but it's so wide, it's like slinging juice everywhere. So I think I've come up with a solution. I kind of tied it like that. And I think I'll be able to put it where I usually put it. Hopefully. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So you can use, these bags are really useful for like a lot of things. My husband makes his own wine sometimes, and he uses it as a fermenting bag. If I can get this tied, I may fast forward through the tie. Okie dokie. Good luck getting that knot out, but it's up and tied and draining. I hope it's up far enough. We can always tighten it later. Yeah. Yeah, caught me red-handed. Alright, so we're going to let that drain for a few hours, honestly. So we will come back when that's done. Click, click. Okay, so we got it drained. I have it in this pot. I like this pot for jelly. My husband hates this pot and wants to throw it away. But this is my jelly pot, so it doesn't get thrown away. So I actually got more juice than I needed, so I just put some in the fridge. You know, so either somebody will drink it, it'll get used somehow. Maybe I'll drizzle it over ice cream. Who knows? But so we're gonna do that in a minute. But first, we got to take care of the jars. I've got 8 jars here that need to be sterilized. I sterilize my jars in the oven, 320. Some people do it lower. In fact, I'm gonna do 315. But so that's how I sterilize mine. You know, usually about 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, somewhere like that. I've got my lids in this pot. So I'm getting everything sterilized because once we start cooking this, it's super fast paced. In fact, I probably won't be talking much. Did I do jelly? No, I think I did apple butter. So it's different. Jelly is super fast paced. I may not be talking as much during it. Especially when it's like, I call it go time. Once you dump the sugar in it, you have a minute of fast boiling, and then you have to take it off exactly at a minute. Then because of the way I can, where I do it hot and I don't like to water bathe, I pour it in while it's hot, I clap them on real quick while it's hot, the lids are on, and then it seals itself so I don't have to water bathe. So that's what we're going to be doing. I love go time, honestly. I think it's sort of like a challenge for me. So, like, it's my favorite part of doing jelly, even though it's fast-paced and super stressful, and you mess up one thing and it's all ruined, the whole batch is ruined. It's a big, crazy thing, but it's super fun. So, my next step right now is I'm going to be sterilizing these jars, and then we'll start with this. What we do is we'll bring this with the Sure-Jell to a boil. Once it starts boiling, hard boil, where nothing you do can stop it boil, you put the sugar in. Then you bring it to another hard boil. You time that for exactly 1 minute. 2 seconds longer, 2 seconds less, it messes up the whole batch. So we'll do that next. Okay, so cluck cluck, we're back. It's getting ready to be go time. Not quite yet. So I've got 4.5 cups of sugar in. I've got J for Justice in my ear. I just realized I forgot to take it out. I listen to podcasts during the day while I'm doing this. So 4.5 cups of sugar ready to go in, because you're going to want to dump that in fast. This is my prepared juice, 3 1/4. I've got my jars here. I'm keeping them warm because I want them warm for when I pour it in, and it helps with the canning process. So now I'm going to stir in the Sure-Jell. My kitchen is officially a mess. If you make jelly, you're going to have a messy kitchen. I just cleaned juice up. I actually still have some all up here. Okay. So Sure-Jell is just powdered pectin. Pectin is what thickens it up. Well, the sugar and the pectin. Did you know there's that much sugar? And probably, I got 8 jars fixed, but it'll probably be like 6, maybe. Every time I make jelly, the amount of jars that I'm able to make out of it changes. So I may be able to make more. We'll see. I think last year I was able to get like 10 out of one batch. Where'd my whisk go? So I'm going to stir it in real good. Okay, so I'm going to turn this up on high, and we're going to get it to a hard rolling boil. Hard rolling means no matter what you do, you can't get it to stop boiling. So we're going to heat that up. I'm going to go ahead and take the jars out and get them ready while I do that. And because I want them right here, because I'm going to be dumping really quick. And I'm going to have everything set up for go time. So go time's when we put the sugar in. 1 minute, hard boil, stirring constantly. Not 1 minute, 2 seconds, not 58 seconds, 1 minute. So yeah, we'll get ready for that. Okay, we're go time. It's go time. Ready? Let me get my timer ready. Timer 1. Start. Oh wait. You don't start the timer until it goes into a hard boil again. And my timer. My timer won't start over. Oh no. Well, we're not at a hard boil yet, so we're good. So some people put butter and reduce foaming. I'll be honest with you, I don't care about the foaming. Good. I'm gonna stop stirring it for a minute while we get it to the boil. So the sugar is actually what makes it really thick with the pectin. Okay, it's starting to boil. Okay. We're at a hard boil. Let's see. Timer 1, start. Now, if for some reason I don't have enough jars, what I do is just get one that's not sterilized. My husband will eat it before we have to worry about it going bad. So some people remove the foam afterwards, and like I said, I don't care about the foam. I will let it simmer down a couple of seconds before I start pouring, but here we go. Okay. I just realized I didn't pause my TV, so y'all were listening to, I think it's something West Memphis, or about West Memphis 3. Okay, we are about almost perfect as far as the amount of jars. Oh, here we go. The foaming. Okay. Wonder that was hot. I never turned that off. So we weren't perfect. Okay. So these lids are the important lids here that you want to get on first. Okay. Just use this one. Now, that's the first time I've ever had a foaming issue like that, so now I know why. Why'd they say that? I typically overfill my jelly jars anyway, so if they're a little bit low, that's fine. Okie dokie, now we wait until we hear ping, 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 and that's going to be this seals. So I'm just getting some warm water because I want to wash these jars off while I'm... So the first few times I made jelly, my mother-in-law helped me. And then sometimes she'll still help. And it's so much easier with a second person because when I pour, she lids and wipes. I'm pretty good about not getting any jelly on the outside rim. However, I do spill all down the jars. And it's more like I just spill over here and then the jars get in it. Okay, so we got 7 jars. 7 jars of jelly. I thought we had 8. I thought we had a perfect 8. I was super excited. I was like, this is perfect. I am perfect. I was wrong. And obviously I'm not perfect. So, alright, so our final product. Now it can take up to 24 hours to completely set. But usually they will set within 6 hours. Sometimes they set even quicker. Sometimes it takes longer. But that's jelly. Hold on. I'm just showing y'all my fat midriff there. Okay. So, yeah. We will be doing blueberry this year. I'm going to have to do a lot more blackberry. Everybody keeps telling me that their favorite's blackberry. I just go out in the woods and pick my blackberries. So, I will be doing a lot more picking this year. I don't know if I'm going to do apple jelly this year. We'll see, though. But I'm definitely going to be doing some blueberries and maybe some raspberries. We'll see. I've had some requests for raspberry jelly. So, we will see y'all then. We'll definitely do some more of this if you would like. Jellies are different for different fruits. the way you juice them is different. With strawberries, cook them down to juice them. Let's see, raspberries I would be doing the same. Blueberries, I think I cooked them down last year when I did it, but not everybody does. Some people put them in the blender just like I do. But yeah, that's jelly for you. We will do this again later. I don't know what I have in store for the rest of the week. We'll have to see. But well, I do know. We're going to be dehydrating strawberries and freezing strawberries and doing stuff with strawberries. So it's strawberry season. Cluck, cluck, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed this.